Obasanjo calls for sack of Mahmood other Inec leaders at federal states LGs, announced to the News Info. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has called for the dismissal of the chairman of Inec, Mahmood and officials of the commissions at all levels as part of a reform of the electoral process in Nigeria. Yes, Mahmood needs to be sacked. Every other person at all levels of that electoral process in Nigeria needs to be sacked. But the problem now is that if they sack him, the next person that they are going to appoint, how are we so sure that this person will not also work for APC? That is the bone of contention, because it is still Tinubu that is in power, and he's still the one that has the right to put and to appoint people. So what is the assurance that he will not appoint the person that will still work for him again in 2027? What is the assurance? Though Mahmood needs to be sacked, though. He needs to be sacked because is the major problem. Is the one that caused all this problem that we are facing now in the country. So he really needs to be sacked. But the thing is, after he is sacked, are we going to put somebody that will actually do right by us in 2027 there as our INEC chairman? Can we achieve that? I doubt it. Mr. Obasanjo made the call in a paper he presented at the Chinua Achebe Leadership Forum, Yale University in the United States. The annual lecture honors the late Nigerian writer Chinua Achebe. He delivered the address titled Leadership Failure and State Capture in Nigeria in a pre-recorded speech played at the event, Nawa. In his speech, Mr. Obasanjo described the 2023 general election as travesty, adding that the reform of the electoral system is a key agenda for the country. The former president also called for shorter tenures for INEC officials and a more rigorous vetting process to prevent the appointment of partisan individuals. As a matter of urgency, we must ensure the INEC chairperson and their staff are thoroughly vetted. The vetting exercise should produce dispassionate, non-partisan actors with impeccable reputations. Where are we going to see those kind of people? With Tinubu still our president and Wike still the minister. It is going to be hard though. It's going to be difficult. Nigeria must ensure the appointment of new credible INEC leadership at the federal, state, local government and municipal, city, town and villages levels with short tenures to prevent undesirable political influence and corruption and to re-establish trust in the electoral system by its citizens, he said. He argued that the INEC chairperson must not only be absolutely above board, but must also be transparently independent and incorruptible. Yes, so, but where are we going to see that kind of a person? It's going to be difficult, though. Very, very difficult. Mr. Obasanjo said the Commission willfully failed to utilize two main technological tools at its disposal, the Bimodal Voter Accreditation System, BVAS, and the INEC Election Result Viewing Portal, IREV, during the 2023 presidential election, despite the promises made by Mr. Yakubu. Already, we already know that they are promise and fail now. The BVAS and IREV are two technological innovations that prior to 2023 were celebrated for their potential to enhance the accuracy and transparency of our election results, eliminate the threat of election rigging, and boost public trust in electoral outcomes. And I don't think that BVAS, they've actually really used it. If they use it, it's either it has an issue or there's something wrong with it. And so the thing will not work. Because they want to rig election, that is just it. These technologies did not fail. These technologies were touted by the INEC chairman himself. In the end, these technologies did not fail. INEC willfully failed to use or implement them, which resulted in widespread voting irregularities. It was a case of inviting the fox into the hen house, he said. INEC faced criticism after the last general election, particularly over the failure of the IREV platform during the presidential election, which INEC blamed on a technical glitch. It is a lie. People just wanted to rig election. There was no technical glitch. The IRF platform was central to post-election litigation, but these cases were dismissed by the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal and the Supreme Court. Premium Time also published a special report showing how Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, won the election in Rivers State based on IRF report, while INEC declared President Bola Tinubu the winner of the state. Mr. Obasanjo backed Mr. Obi during the last presidential election and during the collation of results, called for the cancellation of some results that did not pass the credibility and transparency test. His call for the then president to halt the collation was widely criticized by many. Inec has also faced criticism over conduct during the Edo State off-cycle governorship election. Concerns have also been raised about the appointment of partisan individuals to leadership roles within Inec. Premium Times previously reported instances of partisan individuals being appointed as President Electoral Commissioners. In the most recent appointment by Mr. Tinubu, 4 nominees were found to have partisan affiliations, particularly to Mr. Tinubu's ruling All Progressive Congress (APC). That's the problem, because he's the one that is still going to appoint. So even if they sack Yakubu now, the next person that they are going to put there, it might even be worse than Yakubu self. It might be worse, because how are we going to select the person that would actually not rig the election for us in this country? It's going to be hard. While Mr. Obasanjo made strong arguments for electoral reforms, his record in overseeing elections during his presidency is not impeccable. The 2003 and 2007 elections under his tenure were widely regarded by local and international observers as some of the worst in Nigerian history. The winner of the 2007 presidential election, Umar Musa Yar'Adua, acknowledged that the election was flawed and initiated electoral reforms, although these were not completed before he died in 2010. His successor, Goodluck Jonathan, continued the reform process. Mr. Yakubu was appointed by former President Muhammad Buhari in 2015 and was reappointed in 2020 for another 5-year tenure. His tenure is expected to expire next year. Premium Times contacted the spokesperson for Inec, Sam Olumekun, to get the commission reaction to the call by the former president, but he did not answer his call or respond to a text message sent to his phone. Why would Inec chairman be there for 5 years? You're Inec chairman and your tenure is for 5 years. Even the president, his tenure is for 4 years, and then you go for a re-election for another 4 years. So why should Inec be doing 5 years? And they should do their 5 years and not seek for a re-election. It is wrong, because now they have been compromised. That shorter tenure that Obasanjo suggested should be looked into, but I doubt it. I don't know. Anything is not going to work. Anything you are suggesting, you're just suggesting it. It's not as if they are going to put it to use. They're not going to do anything, no. They're not going to do anything. To that end, how do we discuss and tackle leadership in Nigeria, in Africa, without involving those who have had the privilege of leading and those who aspire to lead? We are thus grateful to their excellencies and other distinguished guests who have traveled to engage with us today. Okay. Rasaki Aina says, you have said your own, but you could now realize that any candidate you support will always lose. Boniface Mwachiko says, Mahmood Yakubu with his children and family will reap the fruit of his labor, whether good or evil. God will pay them back in his own ways. Precious Ademi says, God bless OBJ. Hate him or love him, it always means well for Nigeria. It is well. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.